halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Don we now our bright apparel. Join the ancient Yuletide carol. See the blazing Yule before us. Strike the harp and join the chorus.
Good morning, everybody, and happy December 3rd. Yay! Whoa. It's still really hot. Sorry. So it is Monday, December 3rd. It's about, I think it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for about an hour, a little over an hour now. I was really motivated to finish addressing all of my Christmas cards because I'm going to the post office today, and I thought it'd be really easy to just throw those in the mailbox and get them sent out. So I pretty much finished doing that this morning before, even before coffee, which is kind of weird for me. I usually do coffee first before like anything. So I got up, dressed, did my Christmas cards, holiday cards, and now I'm sitting down to a nice cup of coffee and my breakfast, which I pretty much eat the same thing like every single morning. I can't help it. I'm a creature of habit, and it's so tasty. So yeah, but I am about to open day 3 of my advent calendar, which I located. This is one of those that they're all like spread out in random places, so you have to find the number. But this is day 3. Ooh, and I got a little. I don't think this is a truffle. They kind of give you a. This is a double milk ball, a mini double milk ball. So that sounds good. Oh, it's all shiny. There's a little moon on there with a Santa hat. That's cute. Yeah, so there's number 3 of my chocolate advent calendar. And then in a few days, once my yarn minis get here from my friends, I'll be able to open up a mini and show you guys that one too. So now I am gonna eat breakfast. I'm watching some Vlogmas. I love Vlogmas season. I even last night I saw that Molly from Homespun House was had posted her day 2 already, and I was really tempted to watch it because I was staying up a little bit later last night, and I just had to save it for today. It's such a fun thing to wake up and have all of these new little mini episodes of Christmas goodness awaiting on YouTube for me. So yeah, I saved her episode, and I'm watching Ellie's day 2 today. That's Skiing to Your Knits. I didn't get a chance to watch her second Vlogmas episode yesterday, so I'll catch up on that and then catch up on everybody else's. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna be here at home. I have to run a couple errands, but then otherwise I'm gonna be getting more knitting done. Christmas knits, oh my goodness, I'm already feeling a little pressure. Like I was talking about yesterday, I like the pressure, and I'm getting nervous that like I have bitten off too much, but we'll see. And then I'm hoping to get my Christmas tree up today, so yay! It's so tiny. I just finished the body and bound off the ribbing there, and I just have to do the sleeves and then a button band, so there will be a little bit more fabric to it, but it's so, like, I don't know if you want my hand for it's so teeny tiny. I know that this is the 0 to 6 month size, but I went a needle size up because I liked the fabric better with a DK weight on a 5 instead of a US 4, and I thought that would make it a little bit bigger, but God, I can't imagine if I knit this with a US 4, how small it would be. So little. It's cute though. I'm heading to the post office. I'm all bundled up. It's a little chilly outside. Making sure nobody's coming through the door because it's kind of weird that I'm talking to myself. Ooh, our front door's really heavy. So I am, yeah, oh, it looks like I have to clean my car off a little bit. It did snow yesterday, so I'm gonna go do that. I just put together a homemade chili. Excuse me, this is using some ground venison that was in our freezer, and there's an onion in there, tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, a bunch of really yummy spices, and then in a little bit, after a few hours actually, I will put in the beans, and I think I'm going to put in some corn in this one. I know a lot of people put corn in their chili, but I usually never do, but I thought that sounded kind of good, so yeah, this will cook for the next like 6 hours, and it'll, not really, I think like 5 hours. It'll be ready around 6 o'clock then, so that works out pretty well. It is about 1 o'clock right now, so yay! I also just filmed a podcast episode right before I made my chili, and I think that's going to be ready for me to start editing. And yeah, so there will be a podcast episode up as well as a Vlogmas hopefully tonight. So the podcast has been edited. It is currently saving onto my computer, and then I will upload it onto YouTube. I realized that I forgot to draw a winner for the 500 subscriber giveaway. So those of you who entered, do not be alarmed. I will do that at some point. I haven't even chosen a winner yet. It totally escaped my brain until this moment, like right before whoa, right before I hit record. So stay tuned. I haven't forgotten you. I did, but then I remembered you, so yeah. Also, my bangs are doing crazy things. Also, I'm about to put my Christmas tree up. I knew there was something else I was going to tell you. And I am watching more of the Great British Bake Off because I have watched some of it, but really random episodes at random times because I would watch it with my sister. When we were on vacation together a little over a year ago, we watched like a big grouping of them one day when it was too hot to go outside. And yeah, so I've seen some of it. I haven't seen all of it. I'm starting with the first series that's on Netflix. It's not the first series like that's out there, but I don't know if this is the case with everybody, but US Netflix, we only get like 6 of these series or seasons. And sorry, there's someone pulling out of the parking lot, and I'm wondering if they can see me filming myself through my window. Anyway, yeah, so we have like 6 random seasons of the Great British Bake Off. I don't even know what year that this one was recorded. I don't really care. I'm just gonna enjoy it and have fun and decorate for Christmas. Woo! there it is. I got the Christmas tree up and lighted and ornaments put on. I'm pretty happy with it. So you guys will probably notice that this section right here that I'm kind of zooming in on is a little darker than the rest, and that's because half of the strand of lights, not the whole strand of lights, half of them won't go on. Every so often they go on and then they turn back off. And this was after I had all of the lights put on, and I really didn't feel like going back through and doing it again, like taking them all off and putting them all back on. So yeah, we're just gonna deal with it, and I don't really care that much. So I decided this year to put mostly all handmade or like unique sort of ornaments. So instead of a bunch of the same color like balls, I usually, in the past I've done like gold balls, and then a few of these special ornaments throughout. But this year, they're all gonna be like special. So obviously they're not all handmade. Like I have some here that are like my precious moment ones, and some from our first Christmas together. So you were my first Christmas, and then when we got engaged last year, we got that ornament. So, but some of them, a lot of them actually, those are hand painted. That's handmade out of a wooden spoon. Isn't that adorable? Where's the felted snowman? That's needle felted. Isn't he cool? And then I got some of these, like that one, at a craft show. I don't know if it's handmade, but these snowflakes, my friend Melissa crocheted those and starched them. My good friend Janine knit that for me. So I do have quite a few handmade ornaments. That snowman is handmade. I don't know who made it, but somebody did. And then I have just some special ones. So I'm pretty darn happy with this tree. It's unique and it's not too, I don't know, it's not too crowded. It's just really pretty. And it is a fake tree, but we can't have a real one here in our apartment. So yeah, I think it looks good. Chili is coming along quite well. I just added the beans and the corn, and I am about to do a little bit of baking as well. I'm gonna make some cornbread to go with the chili, and then I'm also, I think first I'm gonna make banana bread to go with or to use up our yucky bananas there. So I have my butter softening next to the crock pot because our apartment is somewhat chilly, and yeah, this is getting it nice and soft so that I can mix it into some banana bread. So it's a day of cooking and baking and Christmas decorating, and I don't know if you can see all of the holiday that's happening, which is so much better. It is such an improvement from Saturday morning when I was talking to you guys about how we had zero holiday happening. So I'm very happy. Hello again, everybody. It is about 7:12 right now. I'm sitting next to my Christmas tree, which I put up earlier today, and you would have seen that. Kind of feel like Tristan now from Dragon Horde Yarn. She's always sitting in front of her Christmas tree when she does her Instagram stories. But I wanted to show you something special that came in the mail today. I filmed a podcast episode, so you may have watched that already. If you haven't had the chance, that's episode number 73 of Driftless Knitting, and it's up on my YouTube channel as well. But I mentioned that I might be getting a package from Bumblebee Acres, and it did come today. So it got here kind of late. Our mail doesn't come until like between 4 and 5 usually. So I didn't have it to show you on the podcast, but I have it now, so I'm going to show this to you. I ordered this a few weeks ago. It was about a week or 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. And let me show it to you in the order that I ordered it. So the first thing that I wanted to get was one of their new Christmas colorways, and I saw this on their Instagram. When did they put it out? I want to say at the start of November or maybe even in October. And I really, really loved it, and I just decided that it was a really special skein, and I really wanted to order it. So I did. I finally caved. But this is their Red Barn in Winter colorway, and I just love everything about it. I did get it on their sparkle base, which is so not me. I am not a sparkly kind of girl, but for some reason I just needed it on their glitter base. I think it's because it reminds me of snow, kind of just like that really shimmery snow when the sunlight, shines on it. But anyway, so it's on their shimmer sock base. This has 420 yards, and it's a blend of, I'll just show you their card while I'm reading off of the back of it, 63% merino, 20% silk, 15% nylon, and then 2% sparkle glitz. Ooh. So pretty fancy. But yeah, I love the rustic colors, and it really does, it has all those kind of barny, beautiful kind of shades in there. So I'm really happy with that. And this was going to be my Christmas Eve cast on, and then I saw on the Bumblebees podcast, which is called Caught in the Wool, and Sam does that podcast. She mentioned that they were going to be releasing another Christmas colorway, and I've been waiting for this colorway to come out since last Christmas when I had their advent calendar. I opened this, I mean, guys, I'm not going to remember what day I opened this one on, but I remember knitting with it, and I just thought it was perfect, the perfect Christmas colorway. And that is called Flitwick's Christmas Tree. So you can't really see it when it's wound up like this, but there are pops of color throughout the skein. I kind of started pulling it apart a little bit, and there's like blues and yellows and reds, and it's just a really subtle Christmas tree type. It reminds me of like lights or ornaments kind of sprinkled throughout a beautiful piney Christmas tree. And I do love the subtlety of this. And I told myself last year that if they released this, I would get it and I would knit my Christmas Eve cast on with this. So I had to keep the promise I made to myself. Anyway, so this is really exciting. This will be cast on December 24th. And then I put one more thing in my cart when I added, so I had ordered this one a few days before this one, and I just messaged them and asked if they could combine the shipping, so they refunded me for the second shipping cost, and since they weren't planning on shipping it out right away. And I threw this skein of yarn into my cart because this is their homegrown Pagora goat and Cornwall wool. I had to remind myself what breed of sheep they have. Pagora goat and Cornwall wool blend. And they are trying to finance their farm right now. They're trying to buy a farm, and because the one that they live on right now is, they don't own it. So they are really trying to just get their own place and be secure, and own their own land, which I understand. And so they were kind of doing like a special yarn to kind of help finance that. And this was the blend that they put out. And it is so soft. It's just as soft as what Sam was describing if you saw any of their Instagram or I don't know if she had this on her podcast yet, but it's really, really soft and squishy. And it's a 3-ply DK. It's 245 yards. And this is like, the lighting isn't too great right now, It looks kind of charcoaly gray, but it's actually a really, really deep blue. It's kind of like a blue and a gray blended. You can definitely see some gray coming through, but a grayish brown. It's really pretty. So I thought I'd do something really special with that. It is local, it's all natural, and it's from their farm, which I think is really cool and really special. And this is the Tanzanite colorway. So yeah. So that was my order, and I finally got it in the mail, and I'm so excited. All of my Christmas yarn is here, and I couldn't be happier with it. So thank you, bumblebees. I love it. I'm so excited. And yeah, I think this will be my last video of the night. I am still watching a little bit of the Great British Bake Off, which has been really fun. Seaver and I ate dinner earlier, and now I'm working on the baby sweater that I've been knitting. So I won't go and grab that tonight. I've been knitting on the sleeves. I'll show it to you tomorrow probably. So I hope you all are having a really great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Deck the halls with